Too many people are doing everything right and still can't get ahead. Across Ohio, that's the reality families live with every day. And when that becomes normal, something deeper breaks. Trust. Trust that effort is rewarded. Trust that basic needs stay affordable. Trust that getting sick or needing help doesn't push a family into crisis. For years now, working people have felt pushed away from decision making. They work, they raise families, they contribute. They don't feel included when decisions affect their paychecks, their rent, their health care, or their future. When that disconnect lasts, frustration builds. Not because people don't care, but because they care deeply and feel squeezed from every direction. A healthier society doesn't come from division. It comes from restoring trust by making systems respond to people. Let me be clear about what matters most. People deserve to feel safe in their neighborhoods, at work, and in daily life. A functioning state depends on stability, fairness, and consistent enforcement. That means taking violent crime seriously. People who commit serious violent offenses should be incarcerated to protect our communities. Public safety has to come first. But we also have to be honest about what actually works. Cycling nonviolent people through the system without skills or opportunity leads to the same outcomes again and again. High recidivism doesn't make us safer, it makes us weaker. If someone commits a nonviolent offense, serves their time, and is willing to change, the goal should be accountability and a real chance to rebuild their life. That's how you reduce repeat offenses. That's how you strengthen families. That's how you improve public safety long term. Justice should protect the public, but it also should be smart, effective, and focused on results. Ohio has always been a working state. People here build things, fix things, care for others, and keep communities running. They don't expect perfection from the government. They expect fairness, competence, and a system that doesn't make everyday life harder than what it needs to be. When institutions stop delivering that, frustration grows. Not because people are disengaged, but because they're invested and feel left behind. When I talk to people across Ohio, the concerns are consistent. Two come up again and again. The cost of living is putting real pressure on families from every direction: housing, groceries, utilities, transportation, childcare. People are working just as hard, but their money doesn't go as far, and that's an issue. There's also less room for emergencies. Healthcare costs and access is another major concern. People worry about seeing a doctor when they need to. They worry about insurance coverage. They worry that one illness or injury could upend their finances. They also worry about emergency responses. How long does it take for help to arrive when someone calls 911? When minutes matter, people need to know help is coming quickly and reliably. Underneath all of this is the same concern, that decisions are being made far away from the people living with the consequences. When you hear this again and again, the pattern is clear. Working people are doing their part. They're showing up, raising families, holding communities together. But far too often, the systems around them aren't doing theirs. Over time, that dissolves trust. And eventually, you face a choice. You either accept it as normal or you step forward and change it. I chose to step forward. These issues may look different, but they share a common thread: systems drifting away from the people they're meant to serve. My guiding principle is simple. Policies should be built around people who work, struggle, raise families, and keep Ohio moving. That's not ideology, it's practical. Ohio should be more self-reliant. That means strengthening our capacity in jobs, skills, energy, supply chains, and opportunity, so families aren't exposed to rising costs they can't control. I respect tradition, but tradition alone is not a justification. Any institution that protects racism, sexism, corruption, or incompetence is failing the public. Institutions exist to serve people. When they don't, they must change. After listening, thinking, and weighing what's at stake, I've decided to run for governor of Ohio in 2026. Not to inflame tensions, not to join a political team, not to divide people, but to rebuild trust by delivering results people can see and feel. A government that remembers who it works for. I'm Mike Cole, and I'm asking for your support.